Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. If you recognize where we are, we're at the end of the stretch. All I did was gingerly drive down here, didn't step on it. You know, it's 9:22 on a Friday, so I'm still trying to be courteous. I did kind of romp on it a little bit before I got down to where like 2 or 3 people live through here. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to roll winds down. I was sitting down here reading my codes, and as you can see, my fuel gauge shows differently. Now, I fault that fuel gauge because I don't think it's the right one. I had to modify it to get it to fit. It was like 2 inches too long to fit down in there. So I modified it. We'll see how well it fits. But I mean, the fuel tank was a little heavy, but it wasn't 3/4 of a tank heavy. I mean, that's what, a 28 or 30 gallon tank. I mean, I'm 39. I'm not old yet. Yes, you know, I'm not I'm not in my teens anymore. So, sure, I recognize there are things that I can't do that I used to be able to do back in my teen year, you know, my teenage years. But I'm not a weakling either. So, you know, 3/4 of a tank, it's not that difficult to handle. Full, that's different. But 3/4 of a tank, come on, man. But as you can see, the check engine light is off, but that's because I turned it off. I'm still getting codes for the glow plugs. I'm also getting the same code for the cylinder 3 contribution, balance contribution, or whatever. I honestly think it's harness. I'm going to go harness first, and if that doesn't fix the issue, then I'll know I have a brand new harness on here. So it's not like it's a waste of money or time. So I'll have a new harness, and I'll just turn around and get the injector. But after I pass these people's house, I don't even see anyone there. Doesn't mean there's not anyone there, but I didn't see a vehicle there. But alright, let's see what this thing will do. Oh, sweet mercy. See, that tells me harness rather than the actual injector. But I mean, I also forgot to tell you guys that I did another buzz test on my truck. I just didn't film it, but this time I wasn't getting anything on 3 different injectors. So of course you got number 3, but I think number 1 and number 8. But for me to have just warmed this truck up and just gingerly drive down here and then, you know, get on it on the way back, I didn't give it a chance to, like, I haven't taken it all the way into town or come back or any of that jazz, so yeah, see, it was kind of iffy right then and there. I'm honestly believing it's a harness issue. I honestly do. So I'm going to look into replacing the harness first. We're going to go down that straight stretch one more time. I mean, if I run out of fuel, then I'll know that this gauge isn't accurate. Because, like I said, I honestly don't think that that's correct. But I'd rather look at 3/4 of a tank than, not even a quarter of a tank. But I mean, one way or another, this truck is going to see improvements, plain and simple. I do need to put my, now this truck didn't have a skid plate on it, but it did have like a little piece of plastic that went over it or underneath it. I'll put that on tomorrow or some other time. Because as you can see, I live on a gravel road. The added protection is just a little peace of mind is all. But all I did, I'm not going over 60 miles an hour down a wet dirt road, wet gravel road, and have some deer pop its head out, and I can't stop in time, and I cave this truck in, and all the work I've done to this truck so far will be all for naught. Not doing that. But anyway, this truck, see a little rabbit. I hope I didn't get it. We'll know on the way back if there's a little fluff spot in the middle of the road. But yeah, like I said, this truck will see improvements one way or another. I'm just doing it the same way I did my 7.3. When I got it, it didn't have a stiction / harness issue. The issues I had with that 7.3 when I got it, it was sluggish, but that's because the up pipes were gone. They were shot. So I've replaced the up pipes on it. The turbo has been replaced just with another factory. I didn't go all out and get a wicked wheel or anything or a KC. And I really don't want to. I love the sound of the turbo on that 7.3. What else have I done to it? Oh, new main engine harness. Really, right now, I just need to change out the I'm having a brain fart moment right now. The heater or glow plugs. Just need to change out the glow plugs and probably eventually get around to probably once I get this truck squared away and I know I don't have to worry about it anytime soon, I'll probably pull the injectors on that 7.3 and send them off to a shop and have them rebuild them, and test them. And it's a reputable shop in Texas. I can't remember the name of it, but I've heard everyone mention it. And so I'll probably just send the injectors off to them and have them rebuild the injectors and then throw them back in, be done with it. Of course, if I have any issues, the work will be warranted. But yeah, this truck seems to be driving great. I can hear the little sputter in it, because of the injector, whether it be harness related or it's actually the injector's just dead. The true way to know about all this is just to start with the easiest part, replace the harness, do a buzz test, Do they all sound strong? Am I still getting some that aren't reading? You know, once that test is done, then go for a ride and see how well it drives. But, I mean, this truck is driving great. So, I mean, I really do want to, I'd hate to pull the harness, pull the covers, change the injector, put it all back, and the problem is still there. I would rather change the harness, do my, initial tests, and if the problem is still there, then pull the valve covers, replace the injector, and problem should be solved. But I'd hate to do the bigger job first, and that wasn't even necessary, so start small. It needs new harness anyway. It's all coated in oil. This truck's an 06, my 7.3 is an 02, so it was definitely time to change the injector, or the harness on the 7.3. So I'm sure the harness is long overdue needing to be changed out on this. But stay tuned for more updates. Definitely more to come. I changed the bumper on my truck. That was a headache. But I got it done. I'll, next time I film, I'll be sure to get that in. That way you guys can see that. But I'm just gonna head on back to the house. I'm not gonna film that. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Later, Gators.